Ever found yourself eyeing that perfect something online? Maybe a new laptop, a stylish piece of furniture, or even a weekend getaway, only to be hit with the full price tag at checkout? It's a real buzzkill, right? You start doing mental gymnastics, trying to figure out if you can swing it all at once, or if you should just sadly close the tab. This is where, by now, pay later services have become incredibly popular. They offer a seemingly magical solution, breaking down those larger purchases into smaller, more manageable installments. One name you might have heard buzzing around in this space is PayBright. But here's the big question we're tackling today. Is PayBright available in the United States? Before we dive into that specific question, let's quickly recap what Buy Now, Pay Later, or BNPL, actually entails. Essentially, these services partner with online and sometimes brick-and-mortar retailers to offer customers financing options at the point of sale. Instead of paying the full amount up front, you agree to a payment plan, often involving a down payment and then regular installments over a set period. These plans can vary quite a bit. Some offer interest-free payments if you pay on time, while others charge interest, similar to a traditional credit card. It's crucial to understand the terms and conditions before you commit, because late fees and interest can add up quickly if you're not careful. Now, why has BNPL become so popular? Several factors are at play. For one, it offers greater flexibility for consumers, especially those who might not have access to traditional credit cards or who prefer to avoid accumulating credit card debt. It allows them to make purchases they might otherwise have to postpone, which can be a real game changer for big-ticket items. For retailers, offering BNPL options can boost sales and increase average order values. It makes their products more accessible to a wider range of customers, leading to higher conversion rates. It's a win-win, at least in theory. With that context established, let's circle back to our main question. Is PayBright available in the United States? The short answer is no, not directly. PayBright is primarily a Canadian company, offering its services to Canadian consumers and partnering with Canadian retailers. They have a strong presence in the Canadian market and are a major player in the Canadian BNPL landscape. However, this doesn't mean that U.S. consumers are entirely out of luck when it comes to similar services. The U.S. has its own robust BNPL market with several prominent players. You've probably heard of some of them. Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna, and PayPal's Pay in 4 are all major players in the U.S. market. These companies offer similar services to PayBright, allowing U.S. consumers to split their purchases into installments. So, while you won't find PayBright directly available in the U.S., you have plenty of comparable alternatives. It's important to do your research and compare the different options available to find the one that best suits your needs. Look at factors like interest rates, payment terms, late fees, and any other associated costs. Now, you might be wondering, why the geographical difference? Why isn't PayBright operating in the US? There could be several reasons. Entering a new market, especially one as large and competitive as the US, requires significant investment and resources. It involves navigating different regulatory landscapes, establishing partnerships with U.S. retailers, and building brand awareness among U.S. consumers. PayBright may have strategic reasons for focusing on the Canadian market for now. Perhaps they see greater growth potential there, or they want to solidify their position as the leading BNPL provider in Canada before expanding elsewhere. It's also possible they are exploring future expansion into the U.S. market, but there are no current public announcements to confirm this. Another important point to consider is the competitive landscape. The U.S. BNPL market is already quite crowded with established players. Competing with these giants would be a significant challenge for any new entrant. It requires a strong value proposition and a well-defined strategy to stand out from the crowd. So, to summarize, PayBright is not currently available in the United States. It's a leading BNPL provider in Canada, focusing its operations on the Canadian market. However, U.S. consumers have access to a wide range of similar services from other providers like Affirm, Afterpay, Klarna, and PayPal. When using any BNPL service, remember to be responsible with your spending. While it can be tempting to make larger purchases when you can split them into installments, it's crucial to ensure you can comfortably afford the payments. Avoid accumulating multiple BNPL plans simultaneously, as this can lead to financial strain. Read the terms and conditions carefully before committing to any payment plan. Understand the interest rates, late fees, and other associated costs. Make your payments on time to avoid late fees and negative impacts on your credit score. BNPL can be a useful tool for managing your finances and making larger purchases more accessible. But like any financial product, it's essential to use it responsibly and understand the implications. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.